concludes what we have prepared, and we are ready for questions and answers.
Thank you very much for your presentation. At this point in the agenda, we are providing an opportunity for the public to comment upon the charter school application. Is there anybody in the public and present in person who would like to make a comment at this time? Seeing none, is there anyone who has made public comment by voice recording in accordance with Board Policy 6? Yes, and I think, Mr. Johnson, they're going to need to share the table with you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carol Sulkowski, S-U-L-C-O-S-K-I. I'm a Radnor Township resident in Wayne area. I am calling with regard to the meeting about the special charter school. I have read the materials submitted by the proposed school, and one thing that struck me was that when they described their mission statement, they do not include sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression in their non-discrimination policy. They say that we will not discriminate on the basis of disability, race, creed, color, gender, national origin, religion, ancestry, or need for special education. But unlike the Radnor Township statement, it does not include sexual orientation or gender identity or expression. And this causes me great concern. I do not feel that taxpayer dollars or that the school should endorse a school that will not pledge to avoid discrimination based on those two topics. And I would also like to know why this was omitted from their materials, and ask them point blank if students with various gender identities or who are gay or lesbian or other non-hetero orientation will be welcome there, and what plans they have to do to avoid hazing and abuse. Thank you very much.
Is there, thank you, Ms. Brennan, we appreciate your facilitating that. Is there any other recorded public comment? Okay, Mr. Christofko, is this a time for the applicant to respond to the public comment, or should we defer that to the next hearing?
No, certainly they could respond to it now. It makes better sense to have it responded to now since it was raised at tonight's hearing.
Thank you for that guidance. Okay, Mr. Johnson, are you back up to respond to the public comment, or no?
I am. My question is, how do I respond to that? Do I need to record it into something, or is it just going out through the? Okay. So, respect for persons is absolutely one of the things that we're going to drive. But when it comes to gender identification, it will be our policy that the gender and name on the birth certificate is how they will be addressed and treated while they're at our school.
Okay, I guess that then concludes the public comment section of our agenda for this evening. As I mentioned in my opening remarks, we have scheduled a second hearing date reserved for questioning by the board, our solicitor, and the administration. However, before we adjourn tonight's hearing, are there any simple clarifying questions by the administration, members of the board, or the solicitor necessary to understand tonight's presentation? Seeing none, at this point we will adjourn tonight's hearing. The next hearing session is scheduled for Tuesday, January 17th, 2023 at 7 p.m. in the same location, and will begin with questioning by the administration, the board, and the solicitor. Do I have a motion to adjourn?